Good morning. Hi, this is Travis from National Weather Service, and this is your weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, July 23rd. Looking at the current water vapor imaging, we see high pressure ridging has kind of moved off to our east, allowing for moisture to move in our area, monsoon moisture, and it has support from a boundary off of the Pacific coast, and you can see kind of fed by moisture and the jet off of this low off the coast here. And that's going to be our big impact today as that continued moisture moving our area and continue thunderstorms. You can see we just had some lingering thunderstorms move across the area today. A new fire over at 9L. This is another one over here by Shoshone. And you can see there's, again, was quite a bit of activity and lightning with that one. And look for just that to continue today, and I'll show you exactly where. So here's our GFS model short term. You can see it continue moisture in our area. It's really supporting our northern areas, central mountains, zones 475 and 476, and then does support some activity across our southeast areas, but it doesn't show that really well. It does show high pressure and drier conditions building in for Thursday, and then some more monsoon moisture building in on Friday. And there will be some showers and thunderstorms by Friday afternoon into Saturday. I'll show you that a little bit later. Here's the short-term models picking things up a little better. Here's zones 410, 475, 476, 475. You can see the activity starts early this morning and continues through the afternoon, and it really picks up by 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. for 410 as well as 427 across the area. And those are the areas we have red flags as these three zones, as well as 410 and 427. Here's our weather hazards that I just mentioned: 475, 476, 422, 410, and 427. Again, 410, 427 will start around noon and last till midnight, whereas these other three start pretty much now, this around 6 a.m. and last till about 9 p.m. As far as looking at our surface front, you can see it's showing convection over most of the area, but if you look at our convective outlook, it has it over our entire area, and then you can see that we are in a kind of enhanced area, particularly under the edge of 476. And then as far as our max temperature today, not as bad as yesterday, but still above normal by 3 to 5 degrees. Again, that might be depending on how much sunshine we get today. If we have a little break in the clouds, we'll definitely hit that. If not, it might be a degree or two below that. As far as our min RHs, you can see below critical values of 15 over a lot of the valley areas here. So that's just going to be an enhanced risk to those thunderstorms and any fire starts that we have. And then, of course, the Haynes Index is quite high too with a 5. And our LALs for fire weather, you can see 6s, which is for scattered thunderstorms that are dry. So we're looking at dry in nature for almost all our thunderstorms today, and these are just the isolated in green. And you can see by this early evening, we isolated across the entire area, and with that kind of boundary, we become more scattered. And then those are dry, scattered thunderstorms. Again, 427 and 410. There will be portions of 411, but it's not critical, and then the little small portions of 413 as well. But it wasn't deemed critical as of last, but we need to look into that. As far as our wind gusts, there will be a little breezy, particularly around outflows. Our regular winds will be a gust in 20-25, but that will be influenced a little bit by thunderstorm outflows this afternoon. Really, when we get the bigger thunderstorm outflows, they could go up to, if you're really close, to be up to about 50 miles an hour. In general, they'll be in that 20 to 40 mile an hour range for outflows with thunderstorms, but we could go as high as 50 miles an hour, possibly 60 for some areas, but in general, the highest ones should be about 50. Our min RHs for Tuesday, I think I showed you the wrong one there earlier. Tuesday is going to be in these values here, relatively low and critical below that 15. As we go into Wednesday, we do have an actual boundary moving through. Will be dry in nature, but it will be quite breezy. We are looking at critical areas across zones, mainly 410, a little small portion of 425. You see our max temperatures do drop down to normal, that cold front going through. Here's our wind gust. Again, mostly in zone 410, portions of 413 and 425 as well. And then our min RH is and generally just going to be in the Arco Desert, going to be below those critical values, but does bleed a little bit over into 425 as well. And then as high pressure and really nice on Thursday, and you can see our temperatures do rise just a little bit above normal, and our wind gusts are still quite breezy near that critical value, but just on the Arco Desert, and that's about it. Maybe some ridge tops across our northern areas. And our min RHs do start to drop again on Thursday with being drier. And then for long term, I picked off, here's that monsoon moisture moving in on Friday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms across the area as that moves through. There's a boundary breezy winds, and then we have high pressure starting to build in Sunday into Monday with hotter, drier, and overall light winds. If you have any questions, give us a call here at this number. Thank you.